Uganda.
When you want to relax your body and refresh your mind, welcome to Hotel La Confidential, Aroa's premier destination for luxury and comfort. The only hotel in Aroa City offering a serene atmosphere, breathtaking scenery. Come and discover our exclusive wellness club with packages that include a fully equipped gym, a rejuvenating sauna, steam bath, and a great sky blue swimming pool. For events, our state-of-art conference halls and versatile event spaces are perfect for hosting shows, wedding receptions, birthdays, and more. Come and enjoy our cinema hall and unisex saloon, all designed to meet your entertainment and grooming needs. Bring your family and let your kids splash around in our beautiful kids water park. We are located on Aroa Pakwachi Highway in the heart of Aroa City. Don't wait. Visit us on www.hotellaconfidential.com or call us on 0761 688 181.
A new dawn on Behind the Headlines with me, Timothy Nyangweso. Every Wednesday, live in our studios in the heart of Kampala, we have conversations that have analysis, explanation, but not every truth is fact, and not every fact is truth. Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. on your public broadcaster.
All on your public broadcaster, UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Pick of the day on UBC.
Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. on your public broadcaster.
Was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah yo, baby don't know.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000 or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21 hash and select daily or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
Junko.
Yo.
Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Uganda wange. Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Junko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. But what you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
The parish development model launched in 2022 by President Yoweri Museveni to fight poverty and enhance service delivery at the parish level has disbursed over 1 trillion Uganda shillings to more than 10,500 circles, benefiting over 1 million individuals countrywide. The government of Uganda appreciates you for embracing PDM and using it to move away from Okorera Ekida Kyonka. You are encouraged to continue participating in this journey towards socio-economic transformation.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Ajuko.
Yo.
Wachiko. Check the shopping man. What's your secret?
Uganda wange, haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Ajuko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
The parish development model launched in 2022 by President Yoweri Museveni to fight poverty and enhance service delivery at the parish level has disbursed over 1 trillion Uganda shillings to more than 10,500 circles, benefiting over 1 million individuals countrywide. The government of Uganda appreciates you for embracing PDM and using it to move away from Okorera Ekida Kyonka. You are encouraged to continue participating in this journey towards socio-economic transformation.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Hello there, thank you so much for being with us on UBC TV. Welcome to the Extra, where we usually have a guest or guests in studios. I'm Robert Chirabo Nyonyitono. Pardon me for the voice, but of course I'm a bit under the weather, but we shall sail through smoothly as your captain this morning for these 45 minutes. Now, many a times, parents, because anyone at one time, when you become a parent, one of the things that comes to your mind is, if I'm not with my children, who is with my children? And of course, the media has been awash many times with clips of children being abused by housemates, children being abused by people we leave our children with that maybe are not that professional enough or do not really feel that connection to the children that we leave them with. Sometimes we leave them with friends who may not be experts or professional in handling children. Now, this morning, we want to look at safety of children, particularly the infants, 0 to about 6 years, because according to our laws in Uganda, 6 years someone enters primary. Now I want to look at the 0 to through pre-primary, kinder lower, kinder middle, kinder upper. I know parents that have that age, you click what I'm talking about, or you rightly understand what I'm talking about. And with me on set, I have a lady who is very passionately about handling infants and has done some research, but also a parent, I would say, and a bit of a senior parent, I would say, much as she may look a bit younger to that, but indeed she is. And she is the CEO, Sandcastle Play Corner. Now, following so many reports that we have seen of abuse of children, she felt the idea, and we want to know more about this, but also you, the parent watching us, how best you can ensure that the infant is in safe hands. Join me, welcome Sandrina Lewis Lutwama. You're most welcome, Lewis.
Thank you so much, Robert. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, viewers out there.
Well, it gives me a pleasure having you this morning. I've heard so much about you, interacted with some people who could be under Sandcastle, and I felt the need for the public out there to know. Now, Lewis, first and foremost, tell us briefly, for our viewer to get the picture of what we are going to be discussing about. When you talk about Sandcastle, what is Sandcastle about?
Thank you, Robert. Sandcastle is a home, if I may say, a community-based home that has all that the children must need. It's something that didn't just start today or yesterday. Just to give a brief background of Sandrina Louise Lutuamar, I have been a hustler in so many areas, I must say. I just woke up one day and I was like, I should stop this hustle of moving with CVs to offices. I decided to start my way of living and earning. So when I started, I did a number of things. And now COVID really brought many dreams come true. I started a number of things. But basically, when I was doing this, it all runs with the infants, with the children. Because when I was even doing it, I could bring children close to me to handle this. I did mushrooms. We could go and do mushrooms around home. Still, it was with children. And before I knew it, the children were like, yeah, mushroom soup is nice. We can do mushroom soup without boiling things. Then I did yogurt. Still, I did a yogurt launch. That was still Sandrina's homemade yogurt. And when I went to my friends out there, they were like, oh, this is really tasty and nice. They still consumed it. And I did baby jelly, where we get our local aloe vera from the garden, and then we mix it in a number of jellies, and then it really helps out the kids as well. So the climax of it, I did a nursery school in COVID. With a passion, I still got children, and this was in Tinder. But with the fear of not knowing where the world was taking us, what God had decided for us, I was like, what happens, rent and all that. So I switched back and went back into the side hustling I was talking about. I had to be employed here and there. So now, why the Sandcastle? What does the Sandcastle? I come back to your question, Robert. Sandcastle, when I sat down, I'm like, yes, I'm a God-fearing person, but so many people do schools and then they put Saint so-and-so, so-and-so, but it isn't me. A person who knows Sandrina really knows that Sandrina is God-fearing. I don't want to paint something that when people know about me, Robert, it is me. I'm a God-fearing person. So what came into the mind? I was like, the sand itself, we have to take back the children from our local days, old childhood days, whereby a child used to touch in mud, in soil. You just find them and you have to beat them around when they're eating the soil, the clay. So to make their lives simple, I thought of the sand. Before I knew it, it was the short form of Sandrina. I'm like, oh, S-A-N-D in two. So I'm surrounded by sand so that the children the muscles themselves can help out with building confidence of holding the pencil in the near future. So that is why it is sand. It is a short form of my name, Sandrina, and the sand itself to give the children is to play. Then the castle, the cartoons that go on around the characters have castles in them, so many castles. So I wanted to bring it out to them that it is possible. In Uganda, we can have a castle around us. It's not only in the cartoons, in the books we read. Let's try to make it real. You never know, at one day, at one time, we shall have a real built castle. That is the castle. Then the play comes out when we take children to school. Actually, the little ones I have, when they talk about the Sandcastle play corner, they love it, play corner. They are like, play corner? What's about it, the play corner? You mean your school is not a school? Yeah, it is a play corner. So I want the children to feel they are playing, because they're really little to just say it is a school, it is a nursery. So we just make it easy for them to have life that is smooth. And the corner, because it is on the corner side of the road. So basically, it is the Sandcastle.
Now, why I picked so much interest in you is after seeing a number of stories running, and almost every time there are those images that no one wants to see of children that are being mistreated by housemaids. Some of the relatives we trust and leave our children with. And these are usually 0 to about 5 years, or those that have not yet started school according to our curriculum. because kinder, lower, upper, still those have joined school. But still, even them, after school, when we take them back home, when school vans, now to speak for the town members, because actually what you're discussing with more families that husband works, wife works, or they are single parents, because they have single mothers and they have single fathers as well. So that took my attention, is this zero, you know, and when I got to know that, no, there is a place they can't be taken, I just want to get it. What pushed you? Because you could have had a nursery school only, but what pushed you to that level? One would think these children should even be home.
Oh, thank you so much, Robert. Zero is the question. 0 months. Yes, the Sandcastle Play Corner starts at 0 months. That is very right. Now, the challenges I found before I bring in the parents themselves, let us just look at these little kids, the infants. When a child is born, you can just imagine, as a mother, 0 months, before even the child opens up their eyes. The first thing, this little child will come into a new world. And then now I come to the mothers and the fathers, the parents out there and the guardians. The child is new to the world and you're bringing in a new maid. This child has bonded with the mother for 9 months, with the father along the way. You know, they feel us when they're in the womb. So now you can imagine bringing in a nanny. So why I said 0 to 0 months, and we are looking at the 0 months, is because these children need someone not to just come in for business, but a person who has been a mother, a person who is a mother and has the passion for them, to avoid a number of things that we shall talk about ahead of time. So we need to have 0 months, 3 months, 5 months. They're real fragile. Before you know it, they're not breastfeeding. The immunity gets low. Before you know it, they're having coughs here and there. That really brings up the immunity to be very low. And then the new faces around, the people that get to see them are really new faces. Within just a month or 2 months, they're seeing another face. They may not talk, but they feel it. And that disturbs and disorganizes their little minds as they are growing up. Thank you. So I have the focus on the 0.
Oh, very interesting. Usually many people think these children at that level, they are infants. There is nothing they're able to adjust to anything. If you change the maid, it doesn't affect them. They are not, well, what does it? All they need is get their bottle ready and have some hygiene around them. When they are full and satisfied, they sleep after all. So why bother even? But you've brought in that element. Now, when we talk about parents, you said there was a need for parents to find safe havens. What challenges do parents face that really you came to fill that gap?
Thank you so much, Robert. The gap is really, really, really big, and this, we can just do a bit of it. Viewers out there, parents, mostly the mothers, I'll have to bring in the house girls, our so-called house girls, the neighborhood, the relatives, and the guardians. Times have changed when we used to stay home as housewives, but now it is an era of helping each other. We all go to work. Now there's really a gap of just coming, and then you think about, my child is 3 months, I must take this child to school, or I must bring in a nanny. Before you think about all that, how are we going to safeguard the little infants? The nannies out there, viewers, as you're watching me, have a dark side. Please, before you're bringing any nanny, just think twice, and then you look at the little infant who can't speak and tell you what happened. Some of us have gone as far as bringing in cameras, security guards, and all that. But at some point, there's always a dark side. You do not know what kind of food the house girl cooked. They come in, by the way, most of them when they're slim. But before you know it, they're looking good, and the little ones are shrinking, malnourished, tortured psychologically, having tantrums here and there. It really bothers me a lot. So there's really a gap. Let's have a precaution of having maybe ways of interviewing these maids, house girls, before they come into our homes. Because either way, they come as hidden angels, but in a way, Robert, I don't know, I don't have the best word to use for them. I once
had a very strange experience. I had a nanny, and she would not eat meat. So we knew she doesn't eat meat. Now time came, she was leaving, and she said, let me inform my sister. I have a sister in the village to come. Now the sister arrived. The sister also said, I don't eat meat. And we were like, all the discomfort we'll get is you prepare in case you're to eat meat, or liver, anything that is apart from chicken. So it was an additional burden, of course. You have to prepare kind of sauce and all that. Now, after some time, our little ones used to complain of pains. Pains. So one time, and his busy parents, you leave home, you have to be at work at 5:30 latest. That means you're going to leave around 4:30, 30 minutes drive. Then also at 6 the mother leaves, so you leave them sleeping. So one time, then you go back, there's so much work, there's this, that. I was playing with the boy. Told me, Daddy, I have pain. So I asked the boy, what? But you say you're having pain. I said, yes, I have pain. I'm like, and says, I always do. Say, let me see, why is it paining? You see, if someone bites you, you have those marks. Huh? So I saw teeth bites, and I'm like, what happens to you? Like, well, Auntie Aturuma. So I'm like, Auntie Aturuma. How? Checking the body, certain things I hadn't noticed. It wasn't there weren't those tough bites that cause pain, but for reasons I don't understand, you would still see marks. So I began seeing small marks of being beaten over. I looked at the little one, still she had the same. Now, I noticed that I think they were coming from a family where they were carnivores, but she would control it. When it became to the worst, maybe she would think like she's going, and then desist from doing it. And the reason the other one had left was she had felt at time that I think she had to eat that particular meat. And she wouldn't access it. Because even if you would cook the meat, she would say, I don't want to hear that aroma. And go a distance and eat whatever she has you're eating. So there are some complicated stories that sometimes parents. Now if it's a camera, so she usually to do that in the bathroom when she's bathing them. So there are tough stories that people, I'm not saying all maids are bad.
Exactly.
Because the one I have now, she's, I don't know, but I want to believe. But the challenge is, yes, you can no longer have a full-time housewife.
True.
I don't know, but I think it is now coming to impossible. There's so much, and of course, the ladies have to step in, not forgetting the single mothers,
Exactly.
not forgetting the single fathers. Now, let me also, I'm interested there to know, how do you handle now these young ones?
Thank you, Robert. The young ones are, which age group in particular, Robert?
Months.
How we handle the little ones is it's just a home creativity learners environment. Because my passion is to bring these learners out of 0 months, where a mother thinks I'll be safe to put my child in such and such an environment. So handling them is just to know that I'm their other mother. You just have to know right from when she takes her sleep in the night. And when she sleeps off, you just have to know what is the next move. after sleeping. Should I sleep off till morning? There are those certain things. You just have to keep on checking on them. You have to see if the diapers are clean. And then the diapers, what happens, the world has changed. Now we keep on putting the babies in diapers and then they get nappy rashes, you know, all that. So you have to really take these children. So me and my group are coming out as saviors to this problem that has been there. By the way, Robert, I do not need so many numbers. I want to have a number that we can manage and understand these little ones. For instance, you give me your child at 0 months, 3 months, I just want to understand and get to know that child as my own, so that you get to know the eating habits, the tantrums solutions, the nap time solutions, and then get to know these children. They're infant, they're little. What happens when she is sad? How are you going to control the sadness in them so that they don't have to grow? Now when you leave them with a maid who has had a background that is full of failure, that is full of hassles here and there, that the hassles have not been going through, and she comes to your home, she'll just have a mission. And that mission, for a certain period of time, she either goes away hurting you and the entire family and the society as well. So me, as Sandrina Louise Lutwama, I'm coming in to help out with those people really who do not trust maids. Those who trust maids, it is well. But viewers out there, you're having the dark side of maids. If you want to get the other bitter truth, please look out for me and I'll tell you what the dark side of maids is.
Well, I just have to go for a very short break. And of course, I'll return with my guest this morning as we are looking at solutions to end the rampant violations of children, more so infants in particular. Today we are looking at infants, very young indeed, very fragile, some at that age, and many of them cannot speak out, can easily be intimidated. How do we bring to an end the various incidents that we continuously see? Some make it to the social medias, others never make it even to any platform on social media, neither police or any form of authority to apprehend or call for that change. We'll return shortly.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
When you want to relax your body and refresh your mind, welcome to Hotel La Confidential, Aroa's premier destination for luxury and comfort. The only hotel in Aroa City offering a serene atmosphere, breathtaking scenery. Come and discover our exclusive wellness club with packages that include a fully equipped gym, a rejuvenating sauna, steam bath, and a great sky blue swimming pool. For events, our state-of-art conference halls and versatile event spaces are perfect for hosting shows, wedding receptions, birthdays, and more. Come and enjoy our cinema hall and unisex saloon, all designed to meet your entertainment and grooming needs. Bring your family and let your kids splash around in our beautiful kids water park. We are located on Aroa Pakwachi Highway in the heart of Aroa City. Don't wait. Visit us on www.hotelconfidential.com or call us on 0761 688 181.
Pick of the day on UBC.
Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. on your public broadcaster.
Was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah yo, baby don't know.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks. Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000 or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21 hash and select daily or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
Juko.
Yo.
Wachiko. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Uganda wange, haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a poultry project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better.
PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
The parish development model launched in 2022 by President Yoweri Museveni to fight poverty and enhance service delivery at the parish level has disbursed over 1 trillion Uganda shillings to more than 10,500 circles, benefiting over 1 million individuals countrywide. The government of Uganda appreciates you for embracing PDM and using it to move away from Okorera Ekida Kyonka. You are encouraged to continue participating in this journey towards socio-economic transformation.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Welcome back from that break, and just to let you know that anytime from now we will be going to Munyonyo Speak Resort, that is in Kampala, where we are having the 11th session of the Africa Regional Forum on Sustainable Development. So in case we switch there, that is what we are going to be focusing on, where we are having over 2,000 guests in this country that are going to be in this ongoing summit that we are hosting in Uganda. Another big thing again, Uganda being the home of very many international and regional conferences currently on the African continent. Now, like I told you, we may quickly be interrupted, or we may have to switch over to Munyonyo for the live coverage. But before we went for the break, we were looking at how you've come as a solution to ensure that we protect our children from maids or from any people we think we can trust them with. Yes, yet they lack the expertise, but also the passion to do that. Now, I received a quick message here from someone who simply asked me that please let us understand better how we can actually, in case someone would like to know more about how they can do this, how can they get in touch? Where are you located? Do you have social media platforms?
Thank you so much, Robert. I do not yet have any social media handles as well. I'm not yet on TikTok, neither do I have a website, because I knew when I get to have an opportunity for the world to know who Sandrina is, it will just be a call away. But I'm working on that as soon as I leave this studio. I'm going to work on that, because now if people show their interest like they have been, actually I just took a day off with my parents out there. Do you know, Robert, I can't leave the children with anyone. I had to write a circular and told the parents, you know what, I cannot be here. I am having a talk show. So they let it be. So as you go to the sandcastle right away, it is closed. That is the passion. That's how much I'm passionate with what I'm doing.
Okay, so where is this located? It
is located on Chira Road, Chira Kasangati Road. As you're going to Kasangati, it is just a few meters away off Green Hill, Green Hill Buwate. Yes. Okay, well, I must now switch to Munyonyo for the live Africa Regional Forum on Sustainable Development. Let's go to Munyonyo.
Can we rise to receive His Excellency, the President of Uganda, and all excellencies here today.